everyone. Yeah, I'm grateful to speak on this staking summit on Chromia. So I recently just joined Chromia like 3 weeks ago as head of data and AI. So I would like to share a little bit about what's going to be update for Chromia in terms of the data and AI initiative. I'll start by telling like what is Chromia first. So Chromia is an L1 that built on top of PostgreSQL. So it's a relational database that you are familiar with that built Facebook, etc. Has been around since 1970s. And what it had is that the consensus layer they built on top of it. So you can imagine there's all kinds of apps that can build on top of it. So this is a very simple explanation of what Chromia is before I start. So before we start, we just like to share about what is the market outlook today for the whole crypto space. As you can see, AI is dominating the whole number one mind shares, which is a metrics that we use commonly in cryptocurrency to see what is the new narrative. And you can see that it constantly been the number one mind share. It's been peaking last week when people talk a lot about AI agents. And suddenly, I think the whole city is so crazy about AI agents. And it's been around since like 2 years ago when the first ChatGPT released. There's already agents in place. So this is like how it builds in terms of decentralized AI layer. So decentralized layer, we have a base layer, which is the infrastructure. And then we have a middle layer, which is all these LLMs that comes in. And then finally, which is the application layer, which is all the consumers' products. So in short, what is the AI agent, which is the hype that we got like just last 2 weeks that a lot of people are talking about. So AI agents is just basically kind of like your intern that has all these data sources that you have, like Twitter, it's just scroll Twitter, it's just scroll what is the price and all those things, and then you'll think, you'll reason and act, and then it can reasoning itself, and then self-reflection, and then at the end, it can tweet and can go all those things. So all this hype build up with Luna. Okay, I think it looks quite bad here. Never mind. So in terms of what happened in Luna is one of the virtual AI. And then what it did is that you have all this Twitter data, then she can ship posts and all those things on Twitter. And then the goal is to grow forward. And then we have this Goat terminal, Truth Terminal, that got very viral because Mark Andreessen like funded 50K for these AI agents, and then he suddenly become a millionaire because of this meme coin called Goat. So there's a lot of tractions about all these AI trends coming in. And if we see the AI agents, it's just like very small market cap in terms of like 5 billion in terms of the whole AI space. Sorry, whole cryptocurrency space is very small. So what are the challenges on building our current AI system? So why do we need decentralized AI anyway? So this is one of the things from OpenAI. OpenAI, when they started back in 2016 or 2015, they used to open source all their models like up until GPT-3. So now they are closed source, so nothing is shared. You can just use the API and get the data. So this is a meme about it, like you used to be closed AI now. And then you will face problem like ChatGPT will go down, and then and as you can see, all these open source model today, they are all proprietary. Like, is there even chance for a decentralized AI? Like, if you look at the bottom there, I highlighted Llama 3. It's actually Llama 3 is not actually fully open source. It's actually still considered proprietary because they are not sharing the weights of the data. So here's the problem. From the AI end, when the training to inference is always remain hidden to us, the AI is susceptible to manipulation and biases, and then censorship is prevalent, and we no longer own our data. So this is why Vitalik shares a bit about what does crypto and AI comes cross path. I recently got a chance to join like one of the BitDancer events, very, very interesting. He shared one of the things from his article. What's the cross path of crypto and AI? There's nothing much, but it's important to be careful about how AI being implemented. So he actually take a very cautious approach when it comes to the cross path of crypto AI. But my take is that I think this is the key takeaway from his article, is that what is the synergy of blockchain and AI is very, very interesting, is that data ownership and transparency was one of the top things that we should put focus on. I will share a little bit towards the end, like what we have built to showcase these use cases. So in Vitalik paper, he also shared that one of 4 things that you can do with crypto right now. Prediction market, like poly market, outlier detection, you can detect like which wallet might be flagged for example, fraud or whatever. It could be consensus, like we've seen the trend of AI DAO, like there's a trend of using AI to make DAO decisions. And then lastly, using crypto as incentives, which is what a lot of projects are trying to help out in that extent. So why decentralized AI are crucial? So if you've seen this recently, Google actually leaked 2,500 documents, which is the source code and the weights of their search algorithm. So anyone can just game an SEO algorithm with this. These are very, very scary. And then we've seen Twitter. Twitter actually open sourced their whole algorithm, but not the middle part, which is the weights. So all these weightage are actually hidden from us. So we will know what happened, what is more important in the algorithm down there. So I would say right now what happened is that whoever controls the weights controls the universe, because Google controls the search algorithm, and then Twitter has all these algorithm actually is not fully exposed to everybody. So there are type of consensus right now in this market. We've seen like proof of validation, which is used by BitTensors and under their UMA consensus, which is basically double checking every single inference work, and then it's very, very moderate flexibility. You still need to add a lot of codes on it. And then we have this optimistic machine learning, which is just everyone is just innocent until proven guilty. So there's a dispute period, which is same like how optimistic robot works. And then we have ZKML, which requires you to write the whole circuit of the machine learning, so you can imagine how complex it will get. So there's also very interesting on this extent on what is good and what is bad. So here's where Chromia comes into play. As I mentioned earlier, Chromia is a database as a layer. So what we can do is that we can facilitate a lot of different things. So this is one of the things that we built. So this is like AI agents on Chromia. So how it works is that the AI agents can actually get all the data from Twitter, from CoinGecko, whatever, and then it has access to memories where it can make decisions. So an agent can choose to send money or buy a coin or whatever, and then can tweet about it. And then it uses long-term and short-term memory as well that it can store into Chromia. So all these agent thoughts can be stored on-chain. So this is one of the Explorer experience that we are building today. As you can see, this is one of the interface that you can see like how the AI thinks down there. So these are all the thoughts of the AI that you can further analyze. This is just through, it can be done through prompting or whatever method. Yeah, and then on the side, this is like, sorry. And then to integrate it is very, very simple on our end. You just need to change like 2 lines of code, and you can access to Chromia blockchain super easily. This is something that's still in building. I think we're going to go live like probably end of next week or something like that. It's going to be coming to Chromia really soon. Yeah, I think that's it on my talk on how Chromia can be used for data and AI related stuff. Yeah, thank you.